Now we're talking about our word of the day, which is such a great word today.
It really
patience.
is. Nobody wants to hear it. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants it. You know, as a kid, I remember people saying, you know, just pray for more patience. And then other people say, no, 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 you don't want to do that because then you'll get more stuff. I think it's one of those things that we don't want to really talk about, but everybody needs. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, it's a great word.
So when you're talking about patience, what is the side effects of not really having it? What is the problem there?
You know, it can affect everything from your reputation to relationships, how you raise your children, everything. Not having patience simply means you're just not in control of your faculties. And one of the things I did, and if I talk about it too much, I'm gonna cry, but I told my grandsons to go clean up. They didn't. So I went in with a little flip-flop. Now, I'm not that grandma. I'm the grandma. I'm the grand that buys stuff and gives them treats and all of that. And so when I went in and I just kind of hit it, and they were like, oh no. And the little one started crying, and I asked him, why is he crying? He said, because that's not you. And so I thought, even in that moment, he's used to me, you know, acting a certain kind of way. And so my patience, even in that playing with him moment, he took it a different way. And so, yeah, patience is something that we all have to have, whether it's on your job or whether it's in, again, your relationships or dealing with your children or anything. Sitting in a car and not having road rage, that's a big one.
Yeah, road rage is huge.
Yeah, that
happens all the time. But of course, sometimes some days are a little easier to have it and some days are a little harder to have it. But when it comes down to it, how can we increase our patience in general? You
know, one of the things that we have to understand, the first thing I'd say is we are not in control of anything. And so you trying to get to that light a little bit quicker and somebody jumps in front of you, just chill out. It's going to be okay. You all are going to, 9 times out of 10, you will get at the light at the same time.
I was just about to say that happens all the time.
And know, just relax and know that it's going to be okay, except that you can't make everything about you. Sometimes you have to wait. When I had my back fractures, I was telling Candace as I was coming in, when I first came back here, I was in a wheelchair, and then I was in a walker, and then I had to have 2 people on the side of me. Today it was just me gently holding on to James to get up here. So with patience, my back has gotten better, but there was nothing I could do to make that process easier except sit and wait for my body to heal.
Absolutely. Now, there's sometimes, as people, we want patience in ourselves. Now, and it's hard to have this conversation with friends or family, but you sometimes see that other people might need a little help to say, hey, maybe you need to work on this. How do we do that?
You know, one of the things that I said is, and I was talking about this the other day, you know, we went from mom making macaroni cheese on a Sunday in the oven to having it in a box to now having it in a microwave. We want everything instantly. So now you need to just be able to sit in a place and say to somebody, listen, I see that there are some changes going on with you. I see that there are some issues arising. How can we fix this? What do we need to do? What can I offer you to help you be a little bit more patient in situations that you can't control and situations where you can't control people? So,
you got anything else on your heart this morning?
You know, I just want people to know that patience is one of those things, again, that we have to fight through, but nonetheless, it's something that we can all conquer. And life will go on. Remember, you don't have to get there at the same time. You'll get there when you're supposed to get there.